Barcelona's future is facing major uncertainty as young goalkeeper Diego Kochen reportedly wants to leave on loan after refusing to stay as Barca's third-choice keeper. While Hansi Flick and the club still believe in the 20-year-old talent, Kochen wants regular first-team football instead of another season on the bench. Could this become another young star frustrated with limited opportunities at Barcelona? But that's not all. Barcelona are also preparing a shocking move for Omar Marmoush as Manchester City considers selling the Egyptian attacker for around 60 to 65 million euros this summer. With Robert Lewandowski expected to leave soon, Barca are desperately searching for their next attacking superstar, and Marmoush could become the surprise signing of the summer transfer window. Will Barcelona convince Kochen to stay? Is Marmoush the right replacement for Lewandowski? And could Pep Guardiola really allow another talented attacker to leave Manchester City? Stay tuned because this transfer saga is getting absolutely crazy. Barcelona youngster eyes loan exit amid reluctance to continue as third choice. Being a backup goalkeeper is one of the most frustrating roles in football, for it is almost a guarantee of fringe minutes year after year with minimal career growth. With Wojciech Szczesny covering that position this season, Barcelona are fortunate to have a player who is ready to embrace that role and happens to be in the right stage of his career for the same. Concurrently, however, the club also have young talents hoping to break into the first-team squad who cannot quite understand the rationale behind accepting a fringe role at an early stage in their career, and understandably so. The Diego Kochen case. As reported by Catalunya Radio recently, Barcelona have complete faith in their 20-year-old goalkeeper Diego Kochen and see him as an asset for the future. However, the USMNT player and the club disagree on his immediate future, bringing a rift between the two parties and opening the door to an uncertain future. The Catalans currently have doubts about Kochen being prepared to assume the role of the first team's backup goalkeeper and feel he needs more experience under his belt before he is given such assurance. At this moment, they do not see him as prepared to replace Joan Garcia in case of any injury or setback. Barcelona thus hope for him to be the third-choice goalkeeper. But Kochen prefers going out on loan if he is not given the second-choice position in the first team, as he feels his stage with Barça Athletic has come to an end. A difficult decision. As it stands, Kochen can only secure the role of a third goalkeeper in Hansi Flick's plans, and even if he does accept the same, the future does not look promising. With Joan Garcia arriving last summer and given the performances he has been delivering, it goes without saying that the player is here to stay in the long run as Barcelona's first-choice goalkeeper. Szczesny, too, is set to stay for one more year, meaning the second-choice spot will also be covered for next season. A loan move thus might make sense for Barcelona and Kochen, although the player must also consider his prospects in the long run, considering Garcia will carry on as the team's number one for years to come. Sources: Barcelona lead race to sign Omar Marmoush as Man City considers 60 to 65 million euros sale. Manchester City are considering the future of one of their numerous attacking players, with Barcelona emerging as a strong candidate for a move this summer. That player is Omar Marmoush, who has shown flashes of quality without quite managing to hold down a regular place in Pep Guardiola's side during his time at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City are reportedly reconsidering the future of Omar Marmoush as the summer transfer window approaches. Even though the Egyptian forward has shown moments of quality since arriving at the club, he has struggled to secure a consistent starting role under Pep Guardiola. According to reports, City are now evaluating whether Marmoush still fits into their long-term plans and could be willing to sell him if a strong offer arrives. The expected asking price is believed to be around 60 to 65 million euros. While Marmoush is not actively demanding a transfer, he reportedly wants more playing time and could hold talks with the club after the season to better understand his future. Meanwhile, FC Barcelona are closely monitoring the situation as they search for a long-term replacement for Robert Lewandowski. The Catalan Giants have also been linked with Julian Alvarez, but his transfer fee may be too expensive, making Marmoush a more realistic option. Although no official negotiations have started yet, Barcelona are expected to increase their interest soon, especially now that Marmoush appears more available on the market. Clubs like Tottenham Hotspur and Aston Villa have also shown interest in the player in the past. There is also a possibility that Marmoush could return to the Bundesliga, where he previously impressed with Eintracht Frankfurt before moving to Manchester City. Omar Marmoush transfer. Barcelona lead race as Man City weigh up summer sale. Manchester City may soon face a decision that feels less about talent and more about timing. As first reported by Caught Offside, Barcelona are leading the race to sign Omar Marmoush, with City said to be considering a summer sale in the region of 60 to 65 million euros. Marmoush has offered glimpses of the sharp, elusive forward who impressed so heavily at Eintracht Frankfurt. He has pace, imagination, and the capacity to disturb defensive lines. Yet at the Etihad, promise alone rarely guarantees permanence. Marmoush future under review. Caught offside report that sources connected to the agent's industry have said, City's management are now reassessing Marmoush's role in the squad and market value in the event of a potential sale this summer. That line feels significant. It does not suggest panic. It suggests calculation. City rarely stumble into transfer decisions. They measure value, pathway, squad balance, and opportunity cost with cold precision. Marmoush, according to the report, is not actively pushing to leave Manchester City. Still, he wants more minutes, and that is entirely understandable. At 27, he should be shaping matches, not simply waiting for them to open. Barcelona interest makes sense. Barcelona's need is obvious. Robert Lewandowski is nearing the end of his contract and is expected to confirm his departure soon. Julian Alvarez has been linked, but the financial reality makes that move difficult. Marmoush then becomes a more practical solution. He is versatile, experienced, quick across the front line, and potentially available for a fee that Barcelona may consider within reach. There have not yet been formal contacts, according to the report, but interest is expected to grow. That is often how these things begin, softly, through intermediaries before suddenly becoming a market storyline. Premier League rivals watching. Tottenham and Aston Villa have previously shown interest, although caught offside cannot currently confirm whether either club remain in the race. City, understandably, may prefer a move abroad rather than strengthening a domestic rival. A Bundesliga return could also appeal. Marmoush thrived in Germany, and clubs there will remember the speed, confidence, and directness that made him such an effective forward. City must decide carefully. For Manchester City, this is a familiar luxury problem. They possess a player good enough to attract Barcelona, yet perhaps not guaranteed enough minutes to fully justify keeping him. Barcelona's summer could completely reshape the future of the club. The uncertainty surrounding Diego Kochen shows how difficult it is for young talents to break into the first team, while the growing interest in Omar Marmoush proves Barça are already planning for life after Robert Lewandowski. If Manchester City decide to sell Marmoush, Barcelona may have a golden opportunity to sign one of Europe's most dangerous attacking players. But with other clubs also watching closely, this transfer battle could become one of the biggest stories of the summer. What do you think? Should Barcelona loan out Diego Kochen? And is Omar Marmoush good enough to replace Lewandowski at Barça? Drop your opinions in the comments, leave a like, and subscribe for all the latest Barcelona transfer news and breaking football updates.